What's up guys, Daniel here, got another Barber lesson for you. This one is called Thought of You. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret and it's super easy to play. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to get started with the intro. It's really simple, sounds like this. So like I said, super simple. We've got an E minor chord that's going to be 2nd fret A and D, the rest are open. The strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, and you do it 4 times. Now we're also going to add a palm mute here, so rest your palm on top of the strings over here, right over the bridge, and do that. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that's going to prep you for the verse. So that's the intro, it's just that E minor 4 times. Now we'll get to the verse. And for the first part of the verse, we're going to stay on that E minor and play it 2 more times the same way we just did. So again, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. It's going to be pretty much the entire song. So 2 more times on that E minor. Now we're going to switch to a G chord. So you want to go 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E. Same strumming pattern, we're going to do it 2 times. And now we're going to go to a C chord. So we've got 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. We're going to play this one 4 times in total. So all together, a little bit slower. Now you're going to play this progression 2 times for the start of the verse. So I'll play it at regular speed with the words. It's like the weight of the world is attacking me so slowly. It's a knowing that no one will know me like you know me. So that's the first half of the verse. The second half, we're going to continue the same strumming pattern, same palm mute, but we're going to start with a D chord. So we got open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E. We're going to play this one 4 times, and then we're going to switch to C and play it 4 times. So D goes. And then C 4 times. Now we're going to play that progression 1 more time, but at the end we're going to play C a little bit differently. It's going to sound like this. So the only difference is the C we're going to play 2 times, and then we're going to do a single down strum, and then mute the strings all together. So the second time you play that progression, it's going to go C, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, and then you're just going to mute the strings all together. To do that, you stop applying pressure on your fretting hand, and you can rest your palm right on top of the strings so they stop ringing out. So it's just... So the second half of the verse altogether will sound like this. They say life's for the living, but most days I can't agree. 'Cause it don't make much sense to be here if you're not here with me. And then you get into the chorus. So now I'll play the verse all together. It's like the weight of the world is attacking me so slowly. It's a knowing that no one will know me like you know me. They say life's for the living, but most days I can't agree. 'Cause it don't make much sense to be here if you're not here with me. And that's how you play the first verse. The second verse is a little bit different, but I'm going to show you the chorus before we get to that. Alright, so for the chorus, we're going to keep the same strumming pattern, but we're going to take off the palm mute and we're going to add 1 little transition chord. So we're going to start with an E minor and we're going to strum it down, down, up, down, up. Then what we're going to do is just move to the 2nd fret of the low E string and do down, down, up, down, up. After that, we're going to go to G, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that 2nd fret low E is just the transition chord to the G. So all together that part. After that, we're just going to switch to a C chord and play it 4 times again. And then you repeat that progression 2 times. So all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. I woke up in the dark with your voice in these walls, talking like how we used to do. Every memory burns like the leaves in the fall. You were here, now you're gone. So I'll just hold the thought of you. I'll just hold the thought of you. I'll just hold the thought of you. So that interlude portion that plays right after the chorus is played exactly the same way. So you're going to do that progression 4 times in total before getting to the next verse. And now I'm going to show you how to play the second verse, and it's easier than the first one, but it's very similar to the chorus as well. The first half of the verse is the only thing that changes. Sounds like this. Remember being too young when the grass was still at our knees. You're the one that I lost, but the only one that I need. Now the next part plays exactly the same way as the first verse. So what we're doing is kind of taking what we did in the chorus and doing single down strums. So we're going to start with an E minor, but when you strum this, I want you to just focus on the bass note of whatever chord we're on and the string right below it. Don't worry about hitting the higher strings. So what we're going to do is just strum down, and then you're going to go to the 2nd fret of the low E, strum down again, then go to G, and then we're going to do a sort of C over B chord, which is just the 2nd fret of the A string, and again, just focus on the lower notes. And then we're finally going to go to C and continue the strumming pattern we did before. So it's just a walk up. And you're going to play that progression twice. Remember being too young when the grass was still at our knees. And you're just going to repeat it one more time. And then the second half of the chorus is going to be played like we did before. D, C, and you just repeat that progression one more time. Get into the chorus. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. I got a bunch of other Sam Barber tabs and a bunch of tutorials here on my channel if you want to check those out. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in the comments below. And before I go, I just want to give a huge shout out to my newest channel member, Hopper. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy these early access videos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.